Hello everyone and welcome to another video. As mentioned last week, this week we are going to be having a look at our 2022 highlights. I prepared a little slide presentation kind of thing where I pointed out some highlights of the year. I might have missed out something, so Damien, you might want to jump in. But yeah, we'll just be going through the months, talking about some special events that have happened for us, and just talking through it. So yeah, let's have a look at our 2022. Actually, normally we like to do this every year on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, and we kind of look through our photos and try to point out the highlights of our year, but we decided we would do it on camera this year. For a change, and we're actually really late because it's January, but we didn't have time to do this while my parents were here, so yeah, better late than never. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so our 2022 recap. First, we started out the year with a mountain trip in Poland. So we had spent Christmas at Damien's family, and after we went to the mountains.
Yeah, like we went to Szklarska Poręba. But yeah, we were supposed to go try ski maybe, but we went and there was no snow.
Yeah, we went with like our ski pants and stuff like this, and there was not enough snow, so we just went hiking. So yeah, that was it.
It was fun.
No, it was a very nice trip, and actually we will try to do it again this year. We're going to the Polish mountains in February, so yeah.
That's how much we like it. I think it's a highlight of 2022.
Yes, that's why it's in here. Okay, next, D goes to Sweden.
I went to Sweden.
You went to Sweden. How long did you go to Sweden for?
For 2 months or 1 month? 2 months.
Like
right?
1.5. You were supposed to be there for 2.
Oh, okay. Almost 2 months, I think it was. Like 1 month, 3 weeks.
Yeah. It was the longest time we've been separated from each other.
Yeah, that was the highlight of the year.
No, but it was like an important event that happened in 2022. It was an experience, no?
Yeah.
You got to experience really extreme winter, really cold temperatures, and I had to stay here by myself. So next, in February, Hong comes to stay. So my friend Hong came and stayed with us for a couple of weeks, which was really fun. Hong's a friend of mine from college, and we were actually not roommates, but we lived like literally next door to each other, and we would have like sleepovers all the time and hang out and things like this along with our other friends. So this was a little taste of that experience again. Yeah, it was really nice to hang out with my friend. And
she had birthday here.
Yes, she celebrated her birthday here. And here's a photo of her with a cake. Okay, and next, in March, there was nothing else in February.
Like, I came to visit.
That's true. I don't remember when exactly, but Damien came back for a weekend to visit.
Yeah,
which
like
is
long,
really nice.
longer weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do much. It was John's birthday then.
I didn't remember.
We went to the Serbian restaurant.
Ah, true! Okay, so next, in March, I went back to Singapore. So these were like the last 2 weeks before Damien came back. I went to Singapore for 2 weeks to spend time with my family and friends, and also to attend one of my best friend's wedding, which was so cool. And yeah, it's always nice to be back in Singapore, eating all the food, spending time with loved ones, and just touching base with my roots. And during this time, Damien came back from Sweden. I think he came back like a couple of days before I came back from Singapore.
Yeah, and I came back with COVID, so I didn't work for another week and a half.
Fun times! So in April, we got engaged. He proposed, and it's recorded, and we have video of it, but
Video of that I will edit, and it's soon on my channel. Mr. Diamond. Like, is
Yes.
that name of my channel?
Yes, that's
or
it.
I think it's Damian Janikowski.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Okay. Damian Janikowski.
It is going to be edited and it will be on Damian's channel. Damian proposed at the metro station Abbesse, which is where we met for the first time and an area that we really liked. So, yep, he proposed there and we are engaged.
Yes, we are.
Something else you want to add?
I love you.
Love you too.
And the next day after the engagement, we went for a photo shoot.
Yes.
To have like a nice pictures.
We got a tripod and just went around Montmartre taking photos to commemorate our engagement.
Yeah, we should do it again, huh?
It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Pictures are amazing.
Yes, beautiful. Okay, so in April we also went to the Centre Val de Loire. Actually, the plan was to go to the zoo, Zoo Parc de Beauval. So we did that for one day and then we decided to stay in the area overnight for the weekend. And yeah, we stayed in we brought our tent and we stayed in a little camping site nearby.
It was a weekend trip, as I said, and like Saturday was in the zoo day, and then night in the camping site, and Sunday we went to like to see around
the area.
Like, yeah. There was some market. Then we went canoeing.
Yeah, we went canoeing.
Like close to the Chateau de Chalençon.
Yeah.
And also we visited the Tour.
Yes, I think it was one of my favorite weekends. Well, I don't know if I can say that, but it was a really nice weekend. We were not like rushing to do anything. It was kind of rather chill and relaxed, but we had a really nice time. The weather was super great and yeah, it was super nice. May, Monica came to visit us in Paris. Yeah, it was really nice having Monica come visit. Was it her first time? No. Yes.
Yeah.
It was her first time visiting us ever.
Yeah.
In this apartment, but also in the previous one she didn't visit, right?
Indeed.
So yeah, it was her first time visiting us for the weekend and it was really cool. Spend time together. Yeah. Showed her around the area around Paris. Although she knows it quite well. She's been here a few times, but yeah. It was the first time she was staying with us.
I don't know if she liked it that much because she never came after.
It's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Okay. Oh, in May I also had my team seminar. Yeah, it was like basically at home exchange. Prior to the pandemic and everything, we would have a team seminar every year. But I've been at the company for 4 years now, and this was the first team seminar that we went to, and yeah, it was really cool. It was near Toulouse. It was in Toulouse, in France, and we stayed in like a really cool atypical camping site. And I got to hang out a lot with my friends from work and like just be in a different environment and like do team building stuff. It was really cool and I'm really looking forward to this year's one. And then just after the team seminar, we went to Antalya.
To Turkey.
Yeah. Damian had to kind of convince me to go because I never really saw Turkey as like an interesting destination. But
I was not convincing you for long.
Yeah, well, I'm very influential, so.
Yeah, I found like some like good deal to go to Antalya for 1 week. I sent Zen's link and like she was like, okay, let's go.
Well, it was a very good deal. Like, how much did we pay for the flights plus the all-inclusive hotel for a week?
It was €400 per person.
Yeah. So yeah, €400 for flights plus an all-inclusive hotel. Sounds like a pretty good deal. But Antalya was so cool. Like I loved our vacation there. Like it was really
the highlight.
Like we didn't do so much, but also we did a lot. Like we went to rafting, we went to Pamukkale, we hiked, we did quite a few things there. But
yeah, we visited Antalya, the old town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we did quite a few things, but in my mind it was like a really relaxing and chill vacation. But yeah, it was really cool. But I think we both learned that maybe we're not at a good age to do all-inclusive hotels because we were just stuffing ourselves.
Age, like mindset, I would say.
Yeah, maybe mindset.
Because like it's free, so we need to eat a
We
lot.
don't need to eat, but we want to eat. We want to eat everything and just stuff ourselves to the brim, and then we feel awful afterwards. That's not really the good mindset to have when you're an all-inclusive resort, but it was so nice. Food was great. Yeah. Okay, so next. In June, we went to Ardèche.
For Moeka's wedding.
For Moeka's wedding. We went there, we traveled there with 2 other friends, also a couple, and Damien drove so much. Well, I have a vlog up, so I guess you kind of already know, but yeah, Damien drove for many hours to get us there. Road was very windy.
Yeah, especially after we left the highway, it's like very fun because like
not for us.
We were going in the night, so like the road was like completely empty, and then like it was
yeah, very windy roads.
Cool.
I was nauseous. But no, it was like once we got there, Ardèche is beautiful. Like we didn't stay exactly in Ardèche.
Ardèche is the region, so yeah, we did.
Okay, so we stayed in a region Ardèche, but we were like in a little town, a village in Ardèche, and it was so cute, like so beautiful. The vibes were immaculate. Like we stumbled upon a market, which was so cute. We went to see like the sights, the natural bridge and things like this, and it's so beautiful, and I really loved the environment that we were in. And then of course we went for the wedding.
Yeah, which was also very nice.
Yeah, it was very nice, like really
like in the old town of like this little village,
yeah,
which is like very historic site.
Yeah, it was beautiful, and the flowers were beautiful, the people there were beautiful, and we had a really good time. So yeah, it was a very short trip to Ardèche because we were there just for the weekend, and then most of it was spent at the wedding. But it was so nice. I would like to go back again, but maybe we'll find an easier path to go, or I'll take some pills before. I'll take some pills before because the journey there was quite something. Okay, so we will move on.
Go on.
In June, I also had my first work event. Yeah, it was like the first event that I organized, and it was really stressful because it was my first time organizing an event like this. But yeah, it was like a highlight for my year because
it was so long time ago. Like it was the event in the
I spoke French.
Gallery something.
No, it was at the office.
Ah, okay.
It was at the office. Like this, yeah. It was. It feels like it feels like a whole. Am I okay? I can't say. It feels like it's years ago. Basically, it's what I want to say. So yeah, we'll go to that. In June, we went for our big bike trip. I
think that's the only picture of Zen that when Zen is not in bandages.
It is the only picture. So Devin and I, this is the second year that we've done a big bike trip, so I think we will try to make it like an annual thing where we go for one bigger bike trip each year. And when I say big bike trip, I mean like a bike trip for like 1 week. And as Damien said, this is the only photo I have without me being in bandages because like 2 hours after this photo was taken, I fell down going downhill very quickly. And I got very badly injured, almost passed out next to the highway, and it was horrifying, but I continued with the bike trip. We continued with the bike trip as planned. Very proud of myself for doing that because if Damien was not there, I 100% would have gone home immediately. But
she wanted to go further.
Yes, I did.
What do you remember from that trip the most, apart from the injury?
What do I remember the most? Like I don't know, like
As
it
you
was
know,
really cool.
we visited Bayonne, Biarritz,
Exactly.
San Sebastian.
Yeah, so we started the bike trip in La Teste, which is near Bordeaux area, and then we cycled all the way down to San Sebastian in Spain, and on the way we cycled through Bayonne, Biarritz and things like this. And then we ended of course at San Sebastian, so we got to see like many cute little cities on our way. And I really liked it, like it was so cute. I don't know what was my favorite part. Yeah, we got to spend like La Fête de la Musique, which is the first day of summer.
Yeah, the longest day of the year.
The first day of summer, longest day of the year in Bayonne. And on this day there are lots of like musical performances like all around the city, and it was really nice walking around and in this like atmosphere where everyone's in a good mood and drinking. And then Biarritz of course was really cool to visit because it's really posh, a different vibe altogether, but also really cool. And then San Sebastian was so nice. We had like 2 days. A couple of days to visit the city, which I thought was really nice to have this time to go around. Yeah, it was super nice. Like I loved this bike trip, like being able to stop at all these different cities and have some time in each of them.
Nice.
Because last year we went just from campsite to campsite basically. Right?
Oh, I also planned
Wait, what did we do last year?
yeah, it was from campsite to campsite, but those were nice campsites.
Yes, they were very nice campsites.
And nicer than this year. And,
Yes.
And like sometimes we crossed the bridge, which was super cool.
Yes.
Sometimes we took a ferry. This year.
Yes, no, it was very cool. But like what I'm saying is like last year, like at the end of each day, like after a day of cycling, like we were at a really nice campsite, but like it was basically near the beach with like facilities around. Like there was not really anything to see.
Okay.
And this time like it was cool. We got to see some cities and things like this.
Yeah, I took the feedback from 2 years ago and I applied it.
Good job planning it. And we're back. So moving on to July.
Yeah.
So in July we went for the Hella Mega Tour concert.
Indeed.
It was my first concert, and Damin had these tickets for this concert for quite a while, right?
Yeah, like 1 year almost.
Yeah, so we waited a long time for this concert. We saw Green Day, Weezer, and Fall Out Boy performing.
You remember so well.
Yeah, not a big fan of either of those, but
You like all of those.
yes, I like songs from all of them, and it was really cool. You enjoyed this concert?
I enjoyed this concert.
Yeah. Damin got into like the mosh pit. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I always
Mosh
do
pit.
on the concert.
Yeah, the rock concerts. So yeah, this was a really interesting experience for me, but really enjoyable. And then next we went to Brussels, where we visited Monica. We were there for the weekend, just for the weekend.
Yeah, we had car from
Yeah,
rented.
we went there just for the weekend and we visited Monica, and she showed us around all her favorite local spots.
Yep. It's our second time together in Brussels,
Yes,
but like this time, like Monica showed us like
yeah,
the authentic
exactly.
parts.
We didn't really do like the typical sightseeing things. Like
Yeah.
the point was more to spend time with Monica, and
We were not even on the main square at all. Huh?
we didn't even cross it. Maybe not. But yeah, the main point was to spend time with Monica, and she showed us around all her local spots, and we got to see the life of a Brussels girly. So your face here is so cute. Okay, and then next we went to Lollapalooza with our friends. This was also such a cool experience for me. It was my first time going to a festival. And yeah, it was so cool. We got to see so many artists, but of course the highlight was, for me, David Guetta. At the end, I always wanted to go to a festival and like dance to like DJ. That came out wrong, I don't know how to say it, but like to just feel the vibe of like a DJ playing at a festival, and I got that at Lollapalooza. I guess for you, the highlight?
It was supposed to be Imagine Dragons, but it wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, I guess like because like there was so many people, like I just didn't feel it so well. But like general atmosphere in the festival, well, that's the highlight of Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
And we were there with friends, we didn't say.
Yeah, I did say.
Okay,
like we were there
excuse me.
with our friends Maria and Jesus, so it was really cool to share this experience with them. Yeah, it was like really nice, like being able to move from like stage to stage area. Like everybody's like there to have a good time. Like yeah, the atmosphere was just so great. But it's true, when Imagine Dragons were playing, like it was very chaotic and not really enjoyable because everyone wanted to see them. So everyone was squeezing to see them, and like we are a bit on the shorter side, me and like my other friends. So from where we were, we literally couldn't see anything because there was someone right in front of us, so we could just see their back.
Yeah, just so many people.
Yeah, and like yeah, everyone's like all together, like packed. So it wasn't that cool, but David Guetta made up for it after. But also you got to see, what were they called? Strumpets?
Strauss?
Oh,
I
Strauss,
think,
that's what
I
they call?
think, yeah, like some British band.
Yeah, we didn't know who they were. Damien was the only one who wanted to listen to them, but yeah, it was cool, like getting exposed to new artists was cool. Okay, so next, August, we're going into summer. Well, we're in the middle of summer, but here we went to Parc Asterix, which was so much fun.
Yeah, there is not much to say about it. I guess it was like just an amusement park visit.
Yeah.
Go to my channel to see the video.
Yes, Damien made a great video rating all the rides in Parc Asterix. But I wanted to say how pleasantly surprised I was with this park. I loved Disneyland. I love Disneyland, and so I was like, I'm not sure about Parc Asterix because I just like, if given the choice between Parc Asterix and Disneyland, I would always choose Disneyland because I know I like it. But we decided to try out Parc Asterix. Damien managed to convince me, and we went, and it was so cool. Like it's a totally different vibe to Disneyland, but yeah, it was so much fun, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I will be hesitating a lot more between Parc Asterix and Disneyland moving forward.
Oh no, we're trying new things.
Okay.
We still have to go to Disneyland too.
The studio? Yeah, true. Okay, so moving on. I had to put this in because I just loved this day so much. So Damien had the car rented for the weekend, and on Saturday we went to Parc Asterix, and on Sunday we started the day off at a fruit and veggie farm picking site. And yeah, we went to the farm and we got to pick our own fruits and vegetables from there, and it was such a cool experience for me because I never ever got to do anything like this. Of course, growing up in Singapore, we were like living in a big metropolitan city. We didn't have places like that where we could just go and pick fruits and veggies up. Whereas with Damien,
oh, like for me, like activities like that was a chore. It was not fun, but like yeah, it was a nice day, like to see like them enjoy.
Yeah, I was like just going around like pointing at everything so excitedly, and Damien's just like, I don't understand. But yeah, it was just so cool being able to like pick the carrots off the ground, like pick strawberries off, cherry tomatoes off, and they were so delicious. I ate them on the car on the way to Deauville, and they were so good. And I'm so excited to go back this year, just waiting for the weather to get better and like the fruits and veggies to, what did I say?
No, like I said,
yeah,
weather to get better and like good season for
the good season to harvest all these fruits and veggies, but I'm so excited to just go and pick everything up myself. So really that was the highlight. And then after that we went to Deauville, so I just thought I would throw that in since we did it on the same day.
Yeah, and Deauville was very nice. I know Zen is like not talking like very warmly of it, because the beach experience that we had like was not amazing, but I think like the city is like very beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, like very nice architecture, like
Okay.
old buildings and stuff. Like we went to casino.
Yes, we did.
And like we
Lost
did,
all our money.
yeah, we lost all of our money. And then like we played mini golf.
Yeah. No, we did like fun things
And
there, but
I think Deauville is very nice. Like I think the beach was not a beach day.
yeah, it was very windy. But like even the city itself, I don't know if I'm a big fan of it. Like I wouldn't want to go back.
It's small. Yeah, no need.
Yeah. Okay, so next we're moving on.
Mm-hmm.
In August, we also went to Poland. My, we did so many things that summer, huh?
Oh, that year, like every year.
True. So in August, we went to Poland for a week. We started the trip off in Krakow.
No, Warsaw. This is Warsaw.
We started in Warsaw? Didn't we end it in Warsaw? I'm not sure, guys. But in this trip, so we went to Warsaw, which was my first time going to Warsaw, and it was so pretty.
We started in Warsaw, then we went to Krakow.
Okay, so we started in Warsaw, and it was so nice. Like I've never been to Warsaw, and I was really not expecting much of it, but it surprised me pleasantly. And then after we were in Warsaw, we went to Krakow, and I think we went straight. Yeah, we went straight to Damian's goddaughter's home because she was celebrating her birthday. There was like a little family meal going on, so we went for that. And then after that we went to the Auschwitz Museum. It was my first time going, and it was something that I really wanted to see in my lifetime, and I'm glad I got to go and experience that. And then we went to your home, where we spent the rest of our trip. Yeah.
We didn't do anything.
I don't think
we visited.
we did an escape room.
Escape room. That was so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
yeah,
I think it was my
sure.
first time. I think it was my first time going to Poland with like nice weather, like when it wasn't cold. So it was really nice to see the city in a different light, in different temperature, weather, if you will. So yeah, that was August. Do we have something else in August? So right after we were in Poland, we came back to Paris with Victor, Damian's younger brother, and he stayed with us for quite a few days.
1 week? No.
Was it one entire week?
No, like it was like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, quite a while, but yeah, it was really cool having him here. We couldn't get time off of work to spend too much time with him, but we hung out during the weekend.
Yeah, we went to San Malo with him.
True. Okay, so this comes after. But yeah, we basically hung out with him in Paris after work and things like this, so
yeah.
it was cool. And then, as David said, we went to San Malo with Victor and also 2 other friends, Leo and Alejandra, because Leo and Damian had a
half marathon.
A half marathon at San Malo. And San Malo is actually one of my favorite places in France, so I was really happy to go back. And yeah, how was the semi-marathon for you?
It was good. It was quite hilly, but yeah, I did quite well. Given that I didn't prepare super well.
You did super well. Yeah, it was just like it was a quick trip because we had basically just Saturday, and then on Sunday, kind of until lunchtime, they were running, and then we had to go back to Paris, so we didn't have like too much time there. But yeah, always happy to be in San Malo, so yeah, really nice. Okay, I go to the next slide. And then in September we celebrated my birthday. We had a nice gathering with our friends, and basically that was it. It was really nice though. And also in September we celebrated 100 subscribers. It was a big milestone for me to hit 100 subscribers, but here we are with more than 300 of you now. Thank you so much for subscribing. But yeah, I was really happy to reach this milestone. Also a highlight of my year. Thank you. And then in September, Damien went to Corsica. So Damien has this bad habit of escaping Paris around the time of his birthday. He doesn't like to spend his birthday in Paris with people he loves. So he prefers to go somewhere else far away. And this year he chose Corsica.
Yeah, I was like walking the trail in the mountains there.
Yes.
From north to south, but I only made it to the middle. So for the next half I will go back with them. There is a series on my channel.
Yes.
Click here.
I don't know where, but it's there or there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Damien has a series of vlogs from this trip on his channel. It's always very entertaining, so go and watch it. Yeah. Okay. And then in September, just before Damien came back, I was reunited with my friend Raquel. Raquel's a friend I made when I was doing my exchange in Dublin. She lives in Madrid, Spain, so we're not too far, but we just somehow never met up in the 4 years that we've been apart. 5 years that we've been apart? I'm not sure. But it's been quite a few years, and she came to Paris in September, and we got to hang out with her boyfriend, also Carlos, for an evening, and it was just so nice to be reunited with an old friend. And we are going to Madrid, where she lives, in October this year, September, October this year, so I'm hoping that we can see each other again and she can finally meet Damien. Okay, next. So in October, I had another work event for some ambassadors at the company, and it was so nice. These people are ambassadors, so of course they really love home exchange, and I've already been in contact with some of them, so it was just nice to meet them in person. And yeah, always getting to meet like our community and members always means so much to me, because I'm working for the community, but I don't necessarily get to meet them in person, so when I get to see them, it's always special for me. Okay, so next. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this.
Oh my god.
We went to Korea.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Korea for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. There are like 3 videos about it, or 4? 4, 5,
Sure.
5 videos, I think. 5 videos of it on Zan's channel.
Yes.
Oh, also like on my channel, there will be coming daily vlog from South Korea.
What? Okay, so guys, in this video, Damien's promised us the engagement video, these daily vlogs from Korea videos, which is already 21 videos because we were there for 21 days. So yeah, I'm really excited to see all the content he's going to put out. Subscribe to his channel. Korea was so cool. Of course, you got to visit like a different city, a different country, with like a totally different culture, and enjoy the food and things like this, which was so nice. But also I got to meet quite a few friends from Singapore, so that was also really lovely. And yeah, I love Korea. I would love to go back someday because I just miss the country.
Sure.
Okay, so moving on. Sorry, I had to include it in, but Midnights was released in October. In case you haven't seen it, we have a reaction video. I won't go more into detail, but just wanted to put this in here because it was a highlight of my year.
Damn, your life is so boring.
Okay.
You put this in the highlights.
Thank you. We didn't have anything happen in November, I don't think. Can you recall things that happened in November?
We're quite boring people.
We're quite boring people, indeed. Yeah, I don't think anything in particular happened in November, so we are going to skip into December. And of course, the highlight was that my family came to visit from Singapore. It has been, no, actually I was in Singapore in March, so it's not been that long since we saw each other, but it was my brother's first time here in Europe, in Paris, in this 7 years that I've been here, so it was really special for me. We got to show my brother around Paris and hang out, and here is a picture of us watching just before the French finals in the World Cup. And then while they were here, we went to Strasbourg, and if you didn't know, that's where they have the iconic Christmas markets. So we went and visited that with my family, which was really nice. And yeah, Strasbourg is just a really nice region in general, so yeah. And then when we came back from Strasbourg, we went to Poland.
Wow!
To celebrate Christmas with Damien's family. Yeah, it was quite a crowded Christmas because we had my family, we had also Damien's uncle joining, and yeah, it was just really nice atmosphere having so many people in the home. I'm sure it was a lot of work for Damien's family to prepare everything for everyone, all the food and things like this.
They were very happy, like the visit to host people.
No, of course, I'm sure they really enjoyed hosting, but it was a lot of work anyways, and so we really appreciate that. And yeah, it was such a nice trip to Poland. We were there only for a couple of days, 3 days we can say. But yeah, my family got to experience like a Polish Christmas, the traditions. In Singapore we don't really have strong Christmas traditions, so it was really interesting being there and exposing them to these new traditions that Damien's family has. And yeah, it was cool.
That's it. Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, I just really love Christmas at Damien's family. It's super nice. Yeah. And then to end off the year, oh my god, I don't have another slide. I will prepare one later. But to end of the year, we went to Mont Saint-Michel.
Yeah, to Cancale. Like we made a trip to Normandy in Brittany. Like Mont Saint-Michel, Cancale, and Saint-Malo.
Yes. We went there to celebrate the end of the year and the start of the new year with my family, and to show them the region, of course. So yeah, it was really nice way to end the year. And what a year it's been, huh?
What a year it's been, indeed.
We did so many things in 2022, and
like every year.
That's true, that's true. We do have a lot of things going on every year, but yeah, I think it's so nice to take some time at the end of each year or at the start of each year to look back at what's happened in the past year and to remind ourselves of all these great moments.
You already said that in the beginning.
I just wanted to do a reminder, okay? But yeah, I think we've been talking enough for now. I hope you enjoyed looking through our 2022 highlights with us. And can't wait to do this video again next year. Can't wait to see you in the next video. And also can't wait to have dinner. But yeah, we will go and get on with the rest of our evening now. And I will see you guys next week. This weekend Paulina is coming to visit with a friend, so maybe I will vlog the weekend or maybe not, but in any case, I will see you again next week for another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!